Breaking news, ABC.
Well, we just showed you how the liberal media literally cheered over the news of Flynn's plea. But are they completely ignoring a major controversy, like the Susan Rice unmasking?
Hooray, throw the card right here. Here we go. There it is. There it is. Here to weigh in is investigative reporter Sarah Carter. Sarah, so the so-called mainstream media, which of course just completely left-wing, they went nuts yesterday about this Flynn news. Put it in context for us.
Well, you know, you could see the reaction. I mean, this has been a long time coming. It was something that people had suspected, that if they were going to get Flynn on anything, they were going to get Lieutenant General Michael Flynn on, you know, possibly not giving all of the information that he had to the FBI, which is what he pled guilty to. And it was a very low count. We didn't have any information there that showed any kind of Russia collusion. And as Ed said earlier, we have to wait and see whether or not there was anything beyond that. Was there a reason why he was withholding some information, or will he come out eventually and just talk about everything? What we do know, Pete, is that in the beginning, before he was revealed, before his conversation with Ambassador Kislyak was outed in the Washington Post, that they were watching him. And right after President Trump was elected, there was an intensified increase in unmasking people apparently associated with the Trump campaign and then with the Trump transition team by the Obama administration. And that's something that they failed to touch on. And I think that's something that needs to be investigated, because we know now FISA Section 702, it ends on December 31st, and they're going to push it through for reauthorization. And there needs to be a full investigation into the extent of powers within these agencies and how those powers have been extended to government officials.
And we talked about the liberal media, but if Flynn, if Mueller does not go after and expose or charge someone on the unmasking, how does that undermine his credibility in general and the entire investigation?
Well, Rachel, I think this is what's going to happen. We know that the Department of Justice is now looking into 27 leak investigations. That's incredible. That's much higher than what we had thought. So that's a good thing. They're looking into that. I think the second part, and I don't know how this is going to play out, I think definitely Mueller should be looking at who leaked Michael Flynn's name, who leaked this very classified information with the Ambassador Kislyak, and why was his name unmasked? I mean, we still haven't really understood. We knew there was a FISA on Ambassador Kislyak, but what about Michael Flynn? How did they know it was that number specifically that they needed to unmask and then look at that conversation? So that's interesting to me. But I think there needs to be a full investigation, either by the Inspector General of the intelligence community. They really need to see how far this has gone, and within the Obama administration particularly, why they were unmasking at such a high frequency, including United Nations Ambassador Samantha Powers, who had over 200
and
unmaskings.
Ben Rhodes as well.
And your point, Sarah, is in all of this, a lot of this came to light because someone was unmasked, potentially illegally. So keep your eye on the ball is what you're saying.
That's right. Keep your eye on the ball and just look at all of the bits of information that has come out. I mean, I said it just now. United Nations Ambassador Samantha Power, over 200 unmaskings. I can tell you, Pete and Rachel, after talking to so many people in the intelligence community, that is not common.
Sarah, you have been on this, following the leads wherever it goes. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.